cool. Ooh,
Good God, who was that?
Rowan.
Sorry, I'm still trying that to not get sick. I still sound congested as all hell.
Oh, that's all right.
But
You got
it
that new
sounded like
Discord
such a giant cough out of a small elf.
I'm so
Probably.
sorry.
Like, hi, my name's Rowan.
It's been rough stuff.
If you got that Discord link now, is it working?
Give me 1 second.
Yeah. DJ Max, what's going on?
The store?
Thank you, Claudia, for hopping in here.
We're going to the store?
No.
Oh.
Are we? Let's go. What are you getting?
Not going to the store.
Wait a minute. We're in the mood for tacos, right?
You are a taco.
That's tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow's taco day? Okay.
Tomorrow is taco day.
Okay.
Tomorrow is not taco day. Tomorrow's Monday. What's up, DJ?
Is DJ? Oh, Bones, you hop in here? Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I hopped in.
People are using their iPhones, so I don't think they can actually hop in.
Private chat?
Thank you.
Don't call me that.
Pirate chat?
No, she said private chat. I just looked over there and it was the Discord link, but I was trying to make a joke that you so lovingly killed. You just murdered that.
Voodoo chat? What?
You are a voodoo child.
There you go.
What's up, Monstrous? How are you, buddy?
Bingo, it's up and running.
Somebody's watching us on Twitch.
Hi, Twitchers. What's
That's
going on? How you
me.
doing?
I'm modding that one.
Oh,
Okay, you got that.
So I've got
Max,
the 4 HP
Not right now, buddy.
or 4 HP Twitch up, my Twitch up.
Claudia,
I mean,
no,
I'd love to have you in a
I'm
box,
starting
but
mine.
you
are
can't get
you?
in a box in here. Claudia,
I could do it on
I
could do it on the TikTok side of things.
I'm
but
not
that's
okay,
different.
but I will be.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
So anything in the news? News girl, Roxy, anything good?
well, hold on. Anything that you can legally talk about that you have not signed an NDA for?
Yeah, that's
Never
right.
signed anything.
Does anybody know what an NDA actually is? To be surprisingly, some people don't know what that is.
Non-disclosure agreement.
They're a
She
pain in the
really-
ass. That's what they are.
Yeah, they are.
I don't think they should exist.
No.
I've signed several of those, especially when I worked on movies.
Yeah, I don't think those should exist because you know
Oh,
what?
I even got
Yeah.
one at the station. So
Well,
I don't know what
I
for. Every station has
understand.
it.
I understand what they're for. I do,
Mhm.
but at the same time, they're also used as a weapon.
True.
Well,
True.
Mine-
NDAs can protect your secrets, but they can also be used to protect other things that don't need to be protected. Sorry.
Mine isn't
Oh,
called
Max.
an NDA, but we do sign confidentiality towards the people that we work for.
Right.
Uh,
I mean, I get why HIPAA laws exist and stuff like that, and I get all that crap,
Hippos?
but not
Hippos.
hippos.
hippo laws.
I like hippos.
You're a goober.
Yeah, I mean, it's no joke. I go to the zoo and I'm there watching the hippos, and I'm all like, my brethrens.
What?
Woman, I'm gonna beat you.
Oh, please do so. Use whips.
DJ, brother, if anything, pretty much the same. That's about all I can say.
Guys, on the TikTok side of things, that little link right there is to StreamYard, and you want to put that code in right there, and you'll actually get a $10 discount if you start up StreamYard. So if you want to know what we're using for a program, well, there you go.
We're giving StreamYard promo codes out?
Yeah, just throw it out over there on TikTok.
Oh, you guys got me thinking. I don't remember what happened this week at work.
This is really not
It's
much,
been that kind of
probably.
week.
Probably.
Well, movie-wise, a lot of movies have flopped. Flopped a big time. They're expecting one more movie to flop its worst ever. Not even counting the first time it came out. That's Over the Top 2, people. That's right. Sylvester Stallone, old man, doing over-the-top arm wrestling again.
Oh Lord.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. I was about to say, oh, that cartoon was great, but I was thinking Over the Hedge.
But I like the
Wow.
I was like, I like the animals.
Oh, just so for your all's information, I did eat today.
I'm proud of
Good.
you.
Oh, I wanted to throw up. Trust me.
Oh, I
Still
know.
do.
Do you
Still
have
fuck-
liquid available next to you?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, good.
Be careful with the movies combo again, right?
Yeah. We'll be
Listen.
safe on this one.
Listen, let me tell you how much I love talking about the movies.
I ain't got a good brain.
I don't know. I thought the Minecraft movie was really good. I
I
enjoyed it.
haven't seen that. Oh, speaking of Minecraft movie,
Yes.
when I was with my nephew for his baptism last week, I was watching the Muppet movie with him. Right?
Wait,
Like
hold on. You went to a baptism watching the Muppet movie.
No, that was when we were at the house.
Okay, at the house. Okay. I was
Well,
like,
that like the night
baptism?
before
What
the
the heck?
baptism, like because we got there on Saturday and we left something. The baptism was on Sunday. Anyways, we were watching the Muppet movie, and it was the one with the Jason Segel, I think his name is. I don't remember. But anyways, it's the newer Muppet movie, and it's the part where they're kidnapping Jack Black. And my 6-year-old nephew looks at the screen and points. He's like, "Oh, it's Steve!"
Aw, that was
Jeez.
cute.
And I'm all like, "Whoa!" First of all, you're introduced to Jack Black by Steve. That's kind of sad. And second of all, how'd you recognize him? He's like 20 years younger here.
Right?
Yeah. Well, I can't say this
Steve.
is the good thing about the movie, Minecraft movie, is that they actually did a spot for one of the original Minecraft streamers
Yes.
that kept playing while he was going through cancer treatments and
That
passed
part
away
made me
not
cry.
too long ago. So if you guys watch the movie, all I'm going to tell you is watch for the pig.
Watch for the pig
Watch for the pig.
Watch for the pig.
and the chicken jockey.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That
You know how
is
many people are
Abel's
trying to
new
make that?
favorite word.
That is.
There's been people that got kicked out of theaters for that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
He's been running around the house going, chicken jockey. I'm like, oh God.
How can that be offensive? To who?
It's not
No,
offensive.
It's
not
not
offensive.
They're
It's the fact
throwing-
that, yeah.
they're throwing food and popcorn and drinks all over the theaters every time they say it.
Yeah. They're being
Oh.
really disrespectful
Yeah.
to
And
the
as
theater.
somebody who used to work at a theater, I don't approve.
Wait a minute. Isn't that kind of like Rocky Horror Picture Show? And
Yeah, but in that
Pasta.
case, it's they're invited to do that, and the theater makes precautionary preparations so that way it won't be so hard to clean up.
Yeah. But what do you guys think? I don't know. My thing is that there's a lot of Kevins and Karens
Yeah,
out there right now
Yeah.
that are trying to turn it into
You know what I do like so
a
much? Some theaters,
derogatory.
are decided to lean into it, and they're doing the same thing they do with Rocky Horror. They're making preemptive measures to make it cleaner. And the reason why they decide to do that is not so more people could come and throw food and stuff like that. The theater does not make their money from the ticket sales. They make their money from concession. So if people are throwing stuff, they need to buy to throw it.
True.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people lean into it now. And they're saying they have special shows now in order for people to be able to do that.
That would be cool.
No, that's what's up.
I'd rather just eat the food.
Yeah, but people in there following the trends.
I'd be screaming out in the middle of the theater. Anybody got the extra buttered popcorn? Throw it over here.
Simi said she's enjoying your tune too much, Rowan. You must be bouncing around a lot.
I am.
Well, Roxy can do it too.
Yeah.
I can, but I cover my bosoms up.
My bosoms. Wow.
I have to have the air of the little sister, so I need to cover them up.
Even her VTuber is modest.
Yes.
Okay, and Rowan's is on the dark side of things.
Yeah.
Somebody got in there with
Okay.
a live chicken. That's
May
weird.
the fourth be with you.
Oh, shut
What?
up.
No way.
It's May 4th.
Somebody actually got in there with a live chicken.
Uh-huh.
What? Did they have a jockey helmet on?
This is not May the 4th. This is Joe Hendry Day.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
I said it's Joe Hendry Day.
In Joe Hendry. In Joe Hendry. In Joe Hendry. In Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll be honest,
Okay,
I didn't
yes.
remember who he was until you clicked the video. I was going to be like, who's that?
Yancy, you are more than welcome to your opinion. I'm just very sorry that
Yeah.
it was wrong.
See. Yeah, well,
Yahtzee.
oh, here we go.
You don't
It was
believe in
highly
Joe Hendry.
entertaining.
It was
that,
good.
that was the point. And here's the thing. To the audience, it's either good or bad, either way. And it was literally a comedy moment for WrestleMania. It should have been
It
Nick
was.
Aldis. I don't disagree. It should have been Nick Aldis, but they did it. They did this a week before WrestleMania happened. Joe had to hold on to this for a week, not tell anybody. And then when he showed up there, Triple H told him after he got done, he said, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. And this is not going to be your last WrestleMania. So they're going to be Joe's starting to get more towards the WWE side now. He's
Yeah.
still a TNA champ and all that jazz, but he's trying to get in there and challenge Obafemi in NXT. So he's going to start making more NXT appearances. And whenever he hits the main roster, he's going to hit huge. But
No.
the pop that he got,
Mm.
people loved the whole situation. The thing is, the fans will look at it good or bad, but the wrestlers, the people that have been in the ring and done this thing, they love it because it's the comedy moment for them. They get to actually be funny and have fun with it. And that's the thing. Randy still got his moment at WrestleMania, but it was funny. It's funny as shit.
Yeah, that's true. But I do want to point out when an announcer or ring commentator literally turns around and says, "Forget this. I'm putting the gauntlet down. Gunther, you and me, let's go."
You're gonna take those
That's-
chops?
Hey, he's the one
Hey.
saying it.
Pat's only going to take a few of those chops. I'm going to tell you that much right now.
Oh, he's gonna be hurting.
To
That's like, I think he's gonna get at least.
came out to
four-
Magnus
four-
theme
four
music.
chops.
What? Oh, it should have been Nick Aldis and came out to his
Yeah.
to Magnus theme music. Oh yeah. I mean, I honestly, when it comes down to it, I'm glad it wasn't Nick Aldis because I don't think that would have been. I don't think it would have been great, but I mean, it would have been a moment. Don't get me wrong, but everybody knew Randy would be going over. The fact Nick Aldis, if he would have came out to his Magnus performance, yeah, and that's the thing. I would have loved to seen Nick. He's still in fabulous shape, so I would have loved to see Nick Aldis do that. 19 WWE superstars and counting. What are you talking about, JP? That were released. This happens after
That
every
got-
WrestleMania. I don't
yeah.
understand
Oh, yeah?
why people are surprised.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Here, and let me tell you why. The reason why they're releasing the certain people that they are, one, they're not bringing in the money they should. Number two,
Talking
they
right
just
to
bought
me.
AAA wrestling, and AAA wrestling is full of luchadors. Not all those AAA wrestlers are going to make it to WWE. I mean, that's just a fact.
Yes.
And then on top of that, you also have the talent that is coming into WWE from the outside, which is from TNA and stuff like that. So all these wrestlers that got released will either go to AEW or go do their own thing. It's just the way it is. But they've got too many people that are on there because they do it every WrestleMania. It's a yearly thing with them. You're not performing, I need you to leave. I'm going to bring in other talent that can perform. And if you become relevant again, you'll come back. And it's not like they just said, "Fuck you, you're fired." They said they give them reasons why. But these people weren't
Yeah,
bringing in the big bucks.
I mean, there's one person here on TikTok, and I might as well just say his name, Ryback himself, Mr. White.
Yeah.
They did it to him, and then he literally lost his shit.
Well, Ryback burned a lot of bridges throughout the wrestling business, period.
True.
Because if anything, he could have gone straight to AEW when it opened. He could have gone there at any point. He burned a lot of bridges with the wrestling community because of the way that he talked about it and the way that it was. The man thinks he's way bigger than the business itself. He's not. That's the biggest problem with him is the fact that he feels like he should have got more. The thing was, he was going in there and he was hurting people. He's not a safe wrestler
True.
at all. So
True. I mean, even the smaller wrestling venues
Buzz
that are out there.
Lightyear's prostate doc.
Yeah, I know who
Oh
it is.
fuck, dude!
Wow.
Married to
The
Mickey
name.
James. I wonder if she'll come back. Mickey has been doing other stuff. She's not going to come back wrestling. I actually had the honor and the privilege to meet that woman in person. She's amazing, absolutely fucking amazing. She's the biggest sweetheart I've ever met. She could have
Yeah,
walked in
yes.
like she was a superstar. She walked in like one of the boys and one of the girls, and she did her thing and she left. And she never had a negative thing to say about nothing. And she came back several times. And it
Ryback
wasn't-
ain't gonna come back. I'll tell you that right now.
No, Ryback's not coming back.
Ryback burned too many bridges. He's literally
If The
put
Rock
himself
offers
in
him a deal, he talked
That
so
can
much
happen.
shit about WWE that he ain't going back. I mean, he talked way more shit than fucking CM Punk did.
even Bret Hart.
And
And
if he does-
Bret Hart, even Bret Hart should have, he had the right to do it because he got screwed.
Right, but the thing is, even if he does come back, they're not going to bring him back right now. They'll wait until he's out of his prime, and they'll bring him back as a joke, because that's what he is in the long run.
True.
Hey, Chaos Monkey.
Oh, hey, Ronan. I didn't
It's
see
still
you
a
in
bit of
there.
a transition phase as well for WWE. Yes, Paul/Triple H has an abundance of talent, but some of that talent isn't necessarily ready to fill the spots that the bigger names are aging out of. Yeah, you're right.
You're right.
I met Molly Holly. She's better looking in person. God damn.
Oh, jeez. Wait a minute. She gets better?
Mickey is a very beautiful one.
Mm-hmm.
She is very athletic, and she's very talented. What was that?
Oh, it's just a Flash program that kicked through.
Oh, like
Do you,
goddamn.
do you think about CM Punk coming back? What do you think
What
about
do you think
CM
about CM Punk coming back?
back?
I think it was a long time coming.
Yeah.
The fact, and I'll put it to you this way: Phil Brooks and Paul Levesque had genuine heat between each other. CM Punk and Triple H had genuine heat between each other.
Yeah, they did.
Obviously, I'm talking about the same person, but they had heat with each other in and out of the ring. And 10 years went by. 10. And him and Triple H sat down and they came to a deal. And if you notice, Punk is not doing what he used to do. He's not doing any of that. And the simple fact that the pipe bomb era, basically, when CM Punk was there, that's the time that they were still trying to do kayfabe. They were still trying to keep everything secret and under wraps. Like, wrestling is not just a show, it's real life, blah, blah, blah. And when that all went away, you notice now that the wrestlers are taking those personal jabs at each other. That's why the promos are getting so good. Is because they take those personal jabs. When Roman Reigns and John Cena were in the ring and they had their promo, they had 3 different sets of promos, and all 3 of those went down to a personal level. And they were still able to work together. And if this was all at all real, then wait, CM Punk come back? What the hell did I miss that? You missed a lot then, Chaos Monkey. CM Punk's been back for almost, a year now? But
about a full year.
If that was truly personal between those guys, they wouldn't go out there to work. They'd go out there to beat the shit out of each other.
Oh, yeah.
You want to talk about personal, you're talking about Charlotte Flair and Tiffy. They got personal in the ring, and you could tell that with their match because it was a very unprofessionally done match. Made Tiffy look like shit. Made Charlotte look like shit. So when it comes down to
Battle of the Barbies.
Right. And when it comes down to it, it's all said and done. Phil Brooks and Paul Levesque sat down and they came to terms and they came to a deal. And it was something that he would never do while Vince was still there. So if it was Vince sitting him down, he would have said no. But because it was Paul, he sat down with him and they came to an agreement. And there were people like Seth Rollins that had genuine heat with him. All these guys had genuine heat with him. A lot of them did. So he had to mend a lot of bridges while he was there. And now the fact that he's able to work with those people that despised him, it says a lot to him and his growth. So
yeah,
he's done a lot. And yeah, I miss a lot. I don't have any cable. Well, I mean, do you not have like Wi-Fi or Netflix or anything like that? You got Netflix, you can watch Monday Night Raw. They're on Netflix now.
I think she gets more of the information when we do our watch shows and stuff like that. I think that's where she gets most of her stuff.
Which I will probably be on here tomorrow night while that's going on. So if any of you guys want to join me, come on and join me. We'll watch Monday Night Raw.
Okay, I think the lag has stopped. Or not.
Did you catch a bad one?
What'd she catch?
A lag.
She's glitching.
Ah,
there you go. There you go, girl. Move 1 inch at a time. We love it.
Oh, that's kind of hot, actually.
Yeah.
Start playing the Baywatch music.
There you go. I was about ready to.
$1 Million Woman. I didn't know that. Now that I know, I'll be able to watch it. Hopefully, I start school tomorrow too. Okay. Well, congratulations on starting school.
Practically stopped. What is with this lag?
Chaos Monkey, if anything, I'm gonna try to do a little bit more of the wrestling side of it.
App's opening up on my computer.
Well, shut him down.
She got a virus.
Virus.
You got the clap.
Watching too much
no,
Hub.
I clicked. There we go. I got it all. I got it all sorted out.
Listen, you're Hispanic, but you don't need to be flicking your bean on the clock, okay?
Wow,
Why
man.
not?
Oh Jesus!
Well, what?
Wow.
Wait a minute,
Bill's
Roxy.
trying to
You have an
Shamrock
you
and
have an Only
Shaku's
Beans
Jericho
club.
had to split them up. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well.
if you were Paul, what would you do about the Wyatt 6? Because I feel something wasn't booked right. I'm going to put it to you this way: they have destroyed Bray's legacy
Yeah, they did.
completely. I have yet to see the Wyatt 6 back on TV, and I don't know. Did they let any of them go?
I didn't see any release information.
Yeah,
on 'em.
so they're still there, but you're stifling what could have potentially have been something that could have been great and honored Bray Wyatt, and you took that and you pissed it away. So either you're holding that in the chamber, or you to let others shine, which I get it. So you're either holding that in the chamber, or you just buried it because it wasn't making ratings like you thought it would. When it comes down to it and it's all said and done, William Rotunda, rest his soul, deserves better than that.
Yeah,
He does.
much. Ugh. It's a little dirty, seeing that they just disappear, and it's like you don't hear about them that much anymore.
Right.
You don't hear them at all, and it's like, what happened to him? Because I was getting into it. I was like, okay, this is interesting. I can get into this. I can actually wear the merch for this. They
made too many massive mistakes with him. Abigail should have been what's her fucking name? She just came back.
The little one.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember her name. The one that's complete psycho.
Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, Alexa Bliss. There you go.
So Alexa Bliss should have been she should have been part of it. I don't really think she should have been Sister Abigail, because I think Nikki Cross does a really good Sister Abigail. I think that she should have been a part of that faction. She would have brought more to that faction than what they have now. They took people that were the perfect, basically the perfect people to the puppets of the Firefly Funhouse, and they made it. They did that good, but they should have. February was the last time Wyatt 6 was on air. Yeah, and they should. I don't know if they're trying to come up with an idea for him, or they're waiting for a certain storyline to develop or whatever, which is the only thing I can think, is that you're putting them on a hiatus to figure out whatever storyline that you're going to figure out, I guess. Or something could have happened in somebody's personal life and they couldn't continue. I don't know. But yeah, they've got a lot of potential to dominate one of the shows, which it should be SmackDown.
Yeah,
because I don't agree with the whole Seth Rollins being the next fucking guy. He's already been the guy once.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're having Seth Rollins be the guy that just fought another guy. I mean, it's just like, what the fuck? All you're doing is making the bloodline over again. You're not bringing anything original to the table. Nothing.
Or regurgitating the Shield. I mean,
Chaos Machia will be on tomorrow streaming this. So
yeah.
Whether it just be on TikTok or be on whatever, I'll probably just be on TikTok. I don't know. Depending on if people join me, then we can put it on. So we'll figure it out. But yeah, it's It's a lot to deal with whenever it comes down to a company that size, because you got to understand that the releases that they've done are for a purpose. And those people aren't being released and said, you cannot wrestle for us again. They're just being released. They have these contracts for a reason, because you couldn't release wrestlers back in the day. You couldn't just do it. You could take them off air, but you couldn't release them because you're got a guaranteed contract.
Shows.
Well, you got a guaranteed contract. You're
Yeah.
guaranteed a certain amount of money. So if I'm guaranteed a $2 million contract from WWE,
Ooh.
and I do 6 months, and in that 6 months, I do not bring anything to the table for WWE. I'm just a failure. I'm Tozawa.
Ooh.
I'm just a little comedy skit here and there that's funny, and we love it. You keep people entertained, it's great.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they would just tell me I'm no longer going to be on air. They're going to find a way to take me off air, and we're going to finish paying out your contract. So they had to pay me the rest of my money. So I made $500,000 from 6 months, and you owe me another $1.5 million for another year and a half. And they pay them out, and so now they're down that money and that revenue. So now they made it to where you are guaranteed this much per show, per showing of you, and at any point we can release you. And most, if not all, the releases come after WrestleMania, because you've only got so much time on air. You only got so much airtime on TV. Evolution 2.0. If they do Evolution, I swear to God, they
beat that to death.
For one, you've raised a person up that has already been in that position and doesn't need to be in that position again. They needed somebody else. They should have done somebody else, because Seth would have been a hell of a rival for that person. Number two, you have taken and just pretty much squashed Braun Breaker. You made him a pit bull in a sense, just a fool, a barking fool, beating the shit out of people. I would have put him. Yeah, but I would have put him in the heavyweight champion, not the heavyweight championship scene, but the United States Championship scene with Jacob Fatu. That would have been a dream match to see these two monsters just go at it. These two guys that don't stop. That would have been great. Now, that could still happen, but you never know. I just think when it comes down to it, it's all said and done, Seth Rollins has had his time. Are you two just going to sit there muted and not talk and stuff? Like,
I don't know any of the people you guys are talking about.
This is beyond my realm of expertise.
beyond your realm of expertise.
Yes.
I was like, I'm hearing all these names, and I'm like, are all of these guys wrestlers?
Yes.
All of them? Like, there were no
Yes.
managers or anything?
Yes, they're all sexy men that wear their undies on.
Oh, they were all men? I thought there were some women in there, too.
There was some women in there too, girlfriends.
Oh. See, I don't know anything. I don't
But-
even know. What was that guy's name that you did the Jesus thing with? Like, he looks like a televangelist. We just showed him earlier.
Oh, Joe.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, Joe
I
Hendrick.
blanked.
He looks like a televangelist.
Yeah, you know, the first time
That's
I saw
fucking
you guys,
funny.
Heal you. I
the
heal
first
you.
time you guys put him on here before I saw WrestleMania, I thought he was a televangelist the whole time.
You know
Wait,
what?
wait, hold on a
I
second.
could fucking see that
Say
shit.
his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
She's not
Yeah.
wrong.
She's not
I
wrong.
believe in the Jesus.
Yeah, and it wasn't until I saw WrestleMania and he came out to fight Randy Orton that I was like, he's a wrestler?
Well, my thing is that could you actually see that as him actually now? I mean, first and foremost, I mean, it would work.
I could see him like in a TV show, being like a televangelist on a TV show and shit. And every time he wants something, he goes,
Yeah.
"Sorry, there,
That
Ro.
would be
Did I
cool.
scare you?"
Yes.
Yeah, because she's thinking about the Church of Joe Hendricks.
Joe Hendry.
No, she was leaning down, and all she heard was, she's like,
I believe
Wait a
it's
minute.
Fluffy.
No,
I am
no, no.
also
There's a
munching
song.
on chips, and I don't want to munch in people's earballs. I think that is very rude.
"Earballs."
Earballs.
Ear.
What stuff are we talking about? We talking about the dude that made Roman cry.
The dude that made Roman cry.
Yeah, because he's like, who's gonna be the next person to join Seth? That was the one that made Roman Reigns cry, right? In the WrestleMania.
No.
You mean how Roman
You're
Reigns
talking
got
about, you're
his?
talking about the fat guy in the suit.
Yeah,
She's talking about Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman.
She didn't make him cry. He made him scream.
Yeah, literally.
He's still a big old teddy bear that needs good little huggies and be like, there.
Okay, Roxy, we already know where you're going with this.
And I'm comforting him. He don't hit him with cojones.
You need to go watch the fucking Stephanie McMahon's interview with the Bloodline. It was, you're just gonna be sitting there going, yeah, oh Roman.
Poor Roman.
Dude, I'd love to see Paul Heyman come out as Buddy Love. That would be funnier than hell.
He could do Buddy Love or what's his name?
Paul Bearer.
Paul Bearer, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do Buddy Love or Paul Bearer very easy. That was the thing about Buddy Love and Paul Bearer. At first, I thought they were the same dude. He was just painting his face in one, and the other one he was putting on a mustache. But you see them both together, and you're just like, oh, okay. Those two motherfuckers were something else, though. Like these super eccentric managers.
Oh, that's like Mouth of the South Jimmy Hart. Come on.
You realize that Paul
I
Heyman.
believe in rock slide.
Yeah, do you realize that Paul Heyman is probably the only actual, him and MVP are the only actual two real managers left?
That's true. There hasn't been just a manager.
They're both non-combatants. They're both managers. Well, Paul is more of a manager than anybody. He still does the old school manager deal. MVP does it too, but Paul does it with a better grace because he sits there and talks them up and kisses their ass and does all these things. It's just hilarious.
Oh yeah, MVP is still around.
Yeah, MVP is still around. He's in AEW. There's the Halloween episode that Paul Heyman was Paul Bearer. Yes. Paul cracked me up with that one.
I will remember this big man's name that made Roman cry.
Oh geez. No, you remember when he had his arms in between Roman's anyway.
I'll remember because my brother's name is Paul, and then you're all like, "Hey, man."
He low blowed him, and Paul was like, "It's this fucking big."
What do you think? What do you think? Roxy's like, hey.
He went up to the balls, and he's like, "I got to get the wiener. Which side is it on?"
I can't touch the tip. Anyway,
Wow.
Hey, all I know is Paul felt both of his best friends nuts that night.
yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah.
He did. Technically, he did.
I'm gonna call him Ball Breaker Paul Heyman. Oh,
Dude,
when
that'd
it
be
comes
funny if
down
it's
to it,
stuck.
you know what's gonna bring this thing full circle? Fucking Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah,
That
but
name she
he's
knows.
I know I don't. I just liked his name.
Bringing Brock back would definitely pull that shit full circle.
Which one? Okay, hold on. Maybe I
Yeah.
do know him. Is this the guy that used to be a boxer?
No.
No? Dang.
No.
Okay, I don't know.
No. He was in MMA.
Oh, MMA. Okay, I got the wrong sport. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was MMA. He stopped MMA, tried to go to football, then came back out of football, went back to MMA, and then went over to
Foosball.
wrestling.
Don't he know that foosball's for the devil?
What did you just say? Like that was not even nearly accurate.
Foosball.
No, he went from UFC
He went from
to football.
No,
Oh, he went from football
he
to
went
UFC.
no. He went from football to WWE to UFC to WWE to UFC back to WWE to retired. Well, not retired, off air.
Yeah, there you go.
The thing is, Vince isn't there to give him his sweet deals anymore.
True.
That dude made a fuckload of money off of Vince. When Vince pulled him in and they pulled him into OVW after his football career didn't go through, he was in OVW for a short period of time because Paul Heyman saw something in the kid. So he gets into WWE. There's no NXT, no nothing. It was OVW at the time. And he goes straight to the main roster and he starts he was a freak of nature at the time. And he just started owning everybody. And he wanted more. He wanted to be pushed. And so they pushed him. And he became the heavyweight champion. And then he ended up injuring himself. That's why he was gone for a while. You remember the shooting star press heard around the world?
Oh God, yes. Okay, yeah.
He injured himself pretty bad that day. And so they were going to let him stay out, recover, and come back. And he just didn't want to come back. And then years later, he came back. And he was more intimidating as an adult than he ever was as an older adult than he was as a young adult. Even though he was a gigantic, jacked up beast of a man. And then after he came back to WWE, he had a little run, and then he went to the UFC, had a run, came back to the WWE again. People were talking shit in UFC. He went back, held the belt for a little while, and then came back again. And then it's just been on and off from there. And the dude is, well, he was very talented, but
Yeah.
once if you want a good laugh, look for Jerry Lawler singing "I Ain't Afraid to No" Wimp parody. I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I know, I've seen that shit.
Is Drax ever coming back to wrestling?
Who?
Batista.
No, Batista will never return. He had his last match with Triple H. The only reason that he did that is for closure, but he will never go back to wrestling. And the fact that Batista has lost the muscle mass and everything, if he comes back to wrestling now, I could see him coming back as a manager, but not as a fucking wrestler, because he's gross looking now.
His muscle mass has gotten. He's actually smaller than now than a couple of guys that he used to be a monster to.
Right.
Do you guys know that The Rock is a Hufflepuff?
He's more like an asshole.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it to you this way. I'm gonna put it to you this way. Once that man found his character, The Rock, and no longer Rocky Maivia or anything like that, when he found his character, The Rock, he has lived that since that day. And he has never stopped. That's who he is now. He is an arrogant person. And his success shows that he has the right to be that way. But I don't like the man he's become from the man he used to be. He used to be a lot better than what he is.
Yeah. I still call him a muscle puff, though.
Muscle puff.
Muscle puff.
He found his neck. Oh my God.
Yeah, but Batista got a neck replacement done. Yeah, that's it.
Well, no. Batista basically, he wanted that closure match.
I know what
and he
plastic
had
surgery does.
Oh, what do I think about John Cena going heel? Oh God,
dude,
just beautiful, because you have basically all WWE did was the same thing that WCW did when Hogan turned heel. The forever good guy became the bad guy. The difference between Cena and Hogan is the fact that Cena will stop after this year. Hogan has never stopped. He just
No.
Why,
The
he's still
motherfucker-
going?
he's 71 years old now, and he's still fucking doing stuff, trying to make money. He opened up some store, did some commercial with Eric Bischoff where he went back to the black beard and the gold mustache bullshit, and he just looks
Beard and gold
dumb.
mustache.
Yeah, he looks
Well,
dumb. He dyed
Hasn't
his
he
had
hair.
always been old?
No, He's always looked old.
I
Isn't
mean,
he like
when
Morgan
he-
Freeman that's just always been old?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty
But
much.
you know,
even when he was back
Hogan
in the
did
day.
have Hogan did have his, you know, his good times, his bad times, and his
Really?
really bad times.
You know more about wrestling than I do, Zafian. Undertaker?
He's had his bad times.
Well,
Undertaker, he's training people in the new
So
stuff.
get into this training.
What do you want to be, a luchador?
If the
I'll put it
Undertaker
to you this
commands
way: if you want to get into the training, you have to be highly athletic. You
All right.
cannot.
it,
you
just gotta
cannot-
be high.
Yeah. You
can do
cannot
that.
you cannot be
Panda?
afraid to you cannot be afraid to do things that you never really wanted to do in the first place, like jumping off a 12-foot ladder through a table.
Oh, that sounds like fun, actually.
It's not. It hurts a lot.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it hurts. But if I learned anything from Gonzo, that's part of the fun.
Yeah, no.
You
looks
know,
very sick.
you know,
Who?
you know what? You know why she wants to go through a table, right?
Oh, John
she
Cena.
wants Roman Reigns to go through there,
Ha.
through the table to get to her.
Yeah.
No,
Gosh.
John going heel at this time in his career was probably the
Just
perfect
put on
way
a
for him to
mask.
end
You're
it
good.
for the reason, for one reason only.
I just like
Is
the Undertaker.
because he wanted to pull the trigger a long time ago, and he even admitted he wanted to pull the trigger a long time ago. And this is where WWE kind of trolled everybody too. He had a new look, a new theme song, and everything that he did, and they wanted to pull the trigger, but he didn't. And so they told him, "Hey, you want to pull the trigger on this?" And he's like, "Absolutely." So everybody, when he turned heel, everybody was this is why John Cena is such a good heel, because he's a fucking troll. 100%, no questions asked, he's a troll. This dude sat there and read all the internet comments about, I want to know what John's new look's going to be. I want to know what John's new theme song is going to be. I can't wait to see John Cena in his next appearance because he's going to have all this shit changed and blah, 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 blah. The man still decided to be a troll and fucking come out to his music, his normal music and his normal look, and tell everybody out there, you don't deserve anything different from me. That was beautiful. The fact that he plays the fans that have been, he basically did what The Rock did back in the day, and he just did it way later. And he's doing it way more brilliant too, because he's just trolling the shit out of people. 100% trolling the shit out of people. I love it. Every bit of it. Hogan actually has his own vape called Hulkinator, which is awful. Yes, it is. But the fact that he literally told people that he was bullied by the audience into getting hair plugs. He said he told them straight up, he said, "You guys were brutal to me." And I was just like, "Oh God, yeah, they were." I mean, especially just hair plugs, like fuck me. And yeah, but when it comes down to it, I think that John is the best heel because he does the old school heel stuff. Like he did with Cody, please don't hit me, kick you in the nuts, hit you with the belt, 1, 2, 3. That and then that was it. That was the greatest moment ever, because he told y'all straight to your face, I'm gonna ruin wrestling for you. And he fucking did. And it's beautiful. I love it. I'm so interested to see how he wins his matches and how he goes about doing everything he's going to do and all that shit. And I hope he holds that belt till he fucking retires. I really, really fucking do. Because
I mean, I loved it when he did that with Cody, and Cody was about ready to just smack him over the head with the belt. Then Cody played the good guy side of it, and next thing you know, Cena's like 8-ball corner pocket. That was good.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
That's where I was like, wow, that's definite change. But everybody loves a good guy, but everybody likes good guys, but everybody talks about the bad guy. So
That is because humans retain more negative information than they do positive.
That's true.
True.
I can't remember a single good thing about my life.
You met
What?
me.
That is good.
ouch.
When did we meet?
3 years ago.
About roughly, right?
Yeah,
Dude,
I think so.
I don't even remember the date when I met my boy. I'm like, when's our anniversary? And he's like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know either.
It just happened.
It just happened. I
Don't ask me.
I don't retain information. It took me 12 years to remember my little brother's birthday. When he was 12 years old, I was like, oh.
Really?
Yeah, I
It
don't
took
retain.
you 12 years?
Mm-hmm.
Little bro, wherever you're at, man. Sorry. Dang.
I remember my nephew's birthdays very well, though. I'm older and wiser now.
Older and wiser.
Older and wiser by how long?
600 years.
Jesus.
Okay. Wow.
Well, I'll come back to.
That I'm 700 years old.
Well, if I need immortality, I know who to talk to.
I'm an oxalotl. I could just regenerate. I'm like Deadpool. I could regenerate.
Jesus. Oh.
Speaking of oxalotls, they have at
Yeah.
Bath and Body Works the hand sanitizer holders. So I got an axolotl hand sanitizer holder.
Ah, how cute.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
So
I go.
every time she pushes the head down and it throws up, she's thinking of you.
Oh, my God.
I'm thinking of you, Roxy.
Wow.
I have an obsession with Bath and Body Works hand sanitizers.
They smell good.
Wow.
They really do.
Yeah. Right now, my room smells like caramel.
Your room smells like chorizo.
Oh, I haven't had that today.
What? You didn't have any chorizo today?
No,
Something wrong with
today I had papas con huevos y frijoles con queso.
Oh, that
She
sounds
had,
really good.
What?
She had potatoes, eggs, and what else?
Frijoles con queso
Beans.
Beans
And
and
cheese.
in a tortilla.
In
In a
a
In a piece of
tortilla. In a wrap.
In a wrap.
She
I
had a
tacos.
burrito.
No, tacos.
She had tacos.
Tacos. I hate like some tacos.
You don't want
Ooh,
to
that
eat.
sounds weird.
Tacos.
Don't say that.
You don't want to make me no taquitos.
Taquitos.
Taquito. Oh, my God.
I have some Werther's original if you want some of that.
Oh, I love those.
Caramel. That's why I said my room smells like caramel.
Oh, wow.
Am I saying that right? Caramel? Is it caramel or
Well,
caramel?
I think it's right. I say caramel.
Well, there's a lot of people would say no. That's like saying tomato and tomato.
Who the F says tomato?
I don't know. Just like pop and soda.
It's tomato.
I don't think they're gonna admit it.
The whole chat is silent.
Yeah, they are. They are so.
Okay, Siri
Yes.
didn't tell me who said tomato. It just told me what tomatoes are.
Claudia says she says soda instead of.
Coke.
Pop.
It's Coke.
Well, yeah. Okay, hold on a second here.
I say soda.
I say the stuff that gives me gas. No, just kidding. Because Grandpa said
That's
pop. My
frijoles.
grandpa said pop. Yeah, that's also Taco Bell.
I say both.
Yeah,
You're gonna get a
I
soda
kinda-
pop?
Soda pop.
So we say Coke down here. When we Coke, we usually mean like Dr. Pepper. And
Dude, we can.
I was
That'd be
I
bad.
was watching Ghosts, and they were talking
Mhm.
about like pot, right? And one of the ghosts used to do cocaine when she was alive because she's from the old days, like the really old days when that was medicine. And she was saying, if like weed is so great, then why didn't they put that in the drink?
I mean,
Well, technically,
so I'm still on the BBC version. I've got one season left and a
I know,
couple
that's why-
episodes.
That's why I didn't say what episode or which ghost said that. Because I know that you're in England right now.
I'm in England.
I love that show. You
I
guys gotta
cannot
watch
wait.
it.
oh
The Viking
man.
is yummy.
God dang it, rocks! Get your rocks off already.
I
God
like
dang it.
boys, okay? Like we talked about Star Wars because it's May 4th. I'm gonna talk about Diego Luna and Mark Hamill.
Oh, wait a minute, Mark Hamill. Are you in the Golden Silver Foxes?
Oh, I do like older guys, yes. When I was in my early 20s, I had a huge thing for a guy that was 14 years older than me.
Goodness, rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of proud of you for that one.
He thought I was too young though. And I'm like, good for you, but not good for me. Yo, what's
jeez.
good? But yeah, no, Star Wars, like I don't think I ever told you this, but one year Mark Hamill told me happy birthday on Twitter. It was great.
I love that for you. I'm only
Why?
a little jealous,
It
but I
was-
do love that for you.
Little do you know, there's another girl named Roxy that he was talking to.
My name isn't Roxy on Twitter.
Oh no, it's still your old name, isn't it?
No, it's this Roxalao.
Oh,
Consuela,
I thought it was.
not Consuela.
Not Consuela.
Oh, no.
No. You know what? The funny thing is, Consuela is like a pretty like standard name, but I've never met a Consuela in my life.
What? Well, welcome to the United States. You'll find a lot.
Wow,
She lives in Texas.
wow.
It's a part of the United States.
The last I checked.
Is it?
Is it true? I mean, it's the only state that I know of that's got more border
please.
patrols in the state.
God.
No, we're still
Well,
part
that'd
of the
be
United
because it's a
States.
border state.
Yep, we are. It was
Border-
big.
Okay,
What's
why do I
up,
only have
sub?
two
Why do you only have two what?
Sub Remy
border
dealer?
patrols?
You have 2 border patrols in the entire state.
Yep, we only have two.
Why do you think that is?
Is it a bunch of
Because
white people?
we believe
Because
that Canada's
Canadians Canadians are just flooding over the fucking border, aren't they?
not- well, probably not, but
I want to get to America, eh?
no, we're trying to get over there.
Get my soda pop.
All the Canadians
No.
that we
I
have
heard they
here
have a
are
great hockey
celebrities.
team, eh?
No. We're trying to
hold
go
on,
over
wait,
there
hold
for the
on.
Tim Hortons coffee.
You said what about Canadians? Is
I said, aren't
celebrities?
like a lot of celebrities? I mean, a lot of celebrities that come down here, aren't they Canadians?
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of Canadian celebrities. Number 1 on that list is Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Dude, I agree
You know
to
who I
that right there.
really like? Rick Moranis. Mm-hmm.
Rick Moranis, really?
Oh yeah, I love that
Hey,
nerdy man.
while we're at it, can we send back Justin Bieber to you guys to Canada?
I'm not-
Isn't he Canadian?
He's Canadian, yes.
Okay, can we send him back?
Isn't he there right now?
Well, I mean, he didn't. We don't really have to send him back now. The diddler's in jail.
No, I don't
True.
really think he's a thing right now. I just know that him and his wife are like always sick. So they
Yeah,
got diseases.
they were getting diddled.
Of each other.
They were getting diddled. It was all the baby oil he was allergic to. Pit Boss, did you get a new chair?
No, that's my beanbag.
Oh,
I like beanbags
why do you like beanbags?
because you can just sink in them and then have to have someone pull you out, but you're like, no, I'm good here, fam.
That is true.
It's the
You're gonna learn very quickly, Sub.
Yeah.
But my job is to make things awkward. This is what I'm special at, because I'm special.
she ain't wrong there. No. So how you guys doing today? How is the TikTok world doing, guys? How you guys doing? Oh my gosh, there she is.
Welcome back, Ro.
I see Misfits Rehab sitting right here.
I'm alive. I'm dead again.
I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm watching TV. I'm dead. No.
I've been watching a new docu series called Hollywood Demons, and the last one I was watching was talking about celebrities that had stalkers.
Most
That's
of them
all
do.
Oh,
celebrities.
Yeah, but like the kinds that got like super dangerous.
Oh yeah.
Because they even mentioned Selena in that list with Yolanda.
Oh,
And
Oh.
and apparently one of the ones that they were talking about was with Justin Bieber, and there was a man that actually got into his hotel, and
Yeah,
if things had gone his way, Justin Bieber would be dead right now. So like
that's crazy.
yeah.
I'm gonna wear you like.
They even
my
had like
skin.
a 911 call from Sandra Bullock because someone broke into her house and she was hiding in her closet.
I'm with you, Claudia.
They have celebrities, but some of these people they have celebrities. They have security, but some of these people find a way of like coming in. Like there's a lot of new laws ever since that thing that happened. I think it was like in the 80s with that
Mhm.
one. She used to be on a TV show.
Princess Diana.
No. It was, I don't remember the name of the TV show. It was one of those old TV shows that was kind of like a sitcom. And like the stalker got her information from the DMV, went to her house, and when she opened the door thinking it was her script, he shot her.
Oh my gosh.
What was
They changed the laws
Oh,
after
I
that.
Somebody Google it for fuck's sake.
oh my gosh.
80s actor shot by a stalker.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like she played like some. It was kind of almost like a Full House sitcom.
You mean Home Improvement?
No, it was older than that. It was it was that one person.
Yeah, Home Improvement was the 90s.
Yeah.
It was the one person that did the thing. Yeah, that's how I'm describing it, Jay.
It's a one thing
Rebecca
next to the other
Schaefer?
thing.
Oh yes, that's her.
You're welcome.
Hey, Z.
What's up, Z?
That's her, Rebecca Schaefer.
Rebecca Schaefer. What show was she on?
Oops, I didn't read that far. Hold on.
Misfits
into the
Rehab. Are you
rescue.
seriously gonna?
Rowan
Are
to
you
the rescue.
seriously gonna?
Oh my fucking
Admit
God.
that Misfits Rehab? Really? I don't have a problem with her stalking me. I really don't.
He's like
Um,
looking out the window and seeing her staring. He's like, "Sup?"
no, she sends her animals out to do her bidding for her.
She's standing over Pit Boss while he's in bed, and she's just stroking a possum over top of him, going, "Hello, Pit Boss. I've come to see you. I brought Fred with me." He has such
My
a
sister
beautiful
Sam.
possum.
That's the one, my sister Sam.
I don't remember that.
It's definitely not a secret.
Rah, 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 row, and Rocks Rescue Rangers. Oh, Rescue Rangers. I read that wrong. I was over here thinking Lady Gaga, like rah, rah. Rescue Rangers.
Wow.
I love Rescue
Oh
Rangers.
God, Rescue Rangers.
Oh man, yeah, it's just
I got the song.
Dr. Evil moment. I got to tell you, Misfits Rehab has got a lot of creatures over there that would sit in trees and stare at you, going, "All right, Mama, he's running over to the truck." She'll send
I
bats
love-
out.
She's
your
like
way.
she's like the pigeon lady off of Home Alone 2.
Oh,
I love
no,
my
she-
Misfits.
she's like let's see here, Poison Ivy, but in animal form.
I love Poison Ivy.
The Pied Piper.
I love Poison Ivy, but my bedroom's covered in Harley Quinn, though.
You are a little Harley.
People tell me that, and I was like, I don't see it.
I'll put it to you this way: if you really want to incorporate both, then just put string ivy around the border of your room.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have one little figurine of Ivy over here next to my bed, and then she's surrounded by Harleys.
Just string ivy around your room. That way you can say you're a fan of both.
I am.
Well,
When it comes to comics, I'm okay with DC and Marvel. I don't have any the whole one's better than the other, blah blah stuff like that. I'm okay with both, but my favorite's always going to be like the Batman because I like the psychologies of the villains.
Psychology. Okay, so you do know in the metaverse,
Which one?
Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy are an item.
I know.
That's what Roxy and I do when we're on a call together. We just talk psychology about all the shows that we watch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez. Guarantee if my wife was in that call, she'd be in there with you guys.
That's why I like watching stuff about serial killers and stuff like that too. It's so interesting to see how people think.
It's amazing to see what makes the brain tick and what set them off in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys do know that Dahmer will not eat anybody with tattoos.
No, he said
Why?
the ink would taste funny.
Mm-hmm.
The ink tastes funny.
So I'm covered in tattoos now.
Well.
I have no tattoos.
See, that was Dahmer before Fruit by the Foot came out.
Yum.
You know, the kind of thing that had the
Yeah.
temporary tattoos that you could put on your tongue and shit.
Yeah.
My mom wouldn't let me eat those.
Really? Why?
That reminds me, Pit Boss, you owe Squish a
Until the
phone
one person that
call
can license
with
these
the
tattoos
missus.
Oh yeah, that's right. The
They're
missus has
gonna-
got a
start doing flavored tattoos.
flavored.
Flavor tattoo.
Wait, hold on a second here.
Roxy's gonna come on here just covered in pineapples one day.
Strawberries.
What would my
Yeah,
ghost
she's-
face tattoo taste like?
Disappointment.
Iron.
Wow. Iron.
Neglect.
Nosberries.
It tastes like disappointment.
Neglect.
Oh my goodness. I didn't know those had flavors.
Oh, Pit Boss, you better read your chat, bud.
Uh-oh.
He's in
Uh-oh.
trouble.
Oh yeah. I'm working on it. She's working right now.
Pit Boss is like, fuck, I got
You're
called
in
out.
trouble.
Snosberries.
I'm in
taste
so
like
much trouble.
Snosberries.
What the
Hey,
hell's
you-
a schnozberry?
It's a schnozberry.
That's what it
What the
tastes
hell
like.
is
a
it?
schnozberry.
That's what it is.
It's a blueberry you shove up your nose.
Schnoz.
Oh,
Schnozberry.
schnozberry.
You got a berry in your schnoz. Yeah.
I wanna
Snozberries.
go to
Snozberries are
Willy
just
Wonka's
blueberries covered
factory.
in boogers.
and start licking the walls.
Are licking the walls.
Wonka knows. I know. I
She'll
want
mess
to go
up
to
and
his
lick a window.
factory and start licking his sugar window while I'm staring at it.
I wonder if somebody actually tried to make lickable wallpaper at one point after that movie.
It might have.
Hey Google.
I mean, the breakable glass that you see in movies is made out of sugar.
I love that.
Sugar glass.
Mm-hmm.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
We used
And
it a couple times as props because one of our buddies went out of town and he was helping one of his friends.
I can
Made-
make the wallpaper, bro. Is that what that thing
Yes.
says?
Yes.
Woo!
What? Somebody actually made a lickable wallpaper?
It was created
Yeah.
by chefs and food
Yeah.
scientists.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Sounds yummy.
What? Why does this orange taste like brown gravy?
Yeah.
Oh, that's where Javier bumped against the wall when he had to poop.
Ew, gross.
Is that a hot dog? Why does it taste like a anyway?
This eggplant tastes funny.
Ew.
What?
I'm thinking of the emoji.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I know, Zay.
you're welcome.
I like that emotion.
Love how Claudia she's on point with the fucking Google and shit. She's like, yes, they did.
Claudia's
Christ, okay.
on it.
We shall refer to ye old Google.
Ye old Google.
Yeah,
Not Google.
ye
really?
old Google.
Ye old Google. Not
Roxy, when you become president and
Uh-huh.
we get married,
Uh-huh.
we have to have lickable wallpaper.
In the White House. Oh my God, you're right.
Why do I feel like the Oval Office is going to have upside down?
No, it won't be the
pineapples
Oval
all
Office anywhere. It'll be the Oral Office.
over. Oral Office.
I'd be like, welcome to my office. You see this wallpaper with strawberries? You can lick it.
I could see Rox like slamming a prime minister's face into the wall and go, lick the goddamn pineapple, bitch. That's how we make peace around here.
Or I push that button right there.
Oh
Oh,
my goodness.
I would settle war. I'd be like, go to each country and be like, all right, are we gonna hash this out? Y'all pick out your best esports team, and we're gonna do this on Call of Duty.
Oh
Then after-
dang.
Then after they
Wow.
lick it, she sprinkles tahini everywhere.
Actually, that's not
So then-
bad.
So the next motherfucker is gonna
I'll
go
be
lick
Vice
the pineapple and
President
it's gonna be
Oral.
spicy.
Vice President of the Oral Office. Oh my
I
god.
bet you would.
Speaking of the White House,
No, Misfits, we're gonna make you the head secretary.
I finished watching the Chucky TV series yesterday.
The what?
The
Chucky
Chucky.
TV series,
They had a TV series of Chucky?
3 seasons.
Can we just come up
Yeah.
with an original fucking villain here?
I like
God.
Chucky.
Damn.
Well, did you guys hear about literally Freddy Krueger, the original Freddy Krueger,
I met him.
and the other one,
Krueger.
Krueger.
You-
They actually said there's no way in hell that he's gonna fight with Chucky ever.
Aw.
Playing Dead by Daylight against Chucky is really hard.
I love Chucky.
Listen. All I want them to do in the Chucky series, you have lifelike fucking animatronic dolls now. For fuck's sake.
Mhm.
All I want them to do in the Chucky series is make a lifelike Chucky doll, and then just like let him jump into a robot, and fucking. The funny part would be let him jump into a robot, and the way it ends, he doesn't die. They send him into like a sex doll.
gosh.
Isn't the reboot with Mark Hamill basically that?
I'm not sure.
He's an AI, and he ends up gets into the network and starts getting all the electronic stuff to kill people.
I'm just telling you, it would be hilarious.
Why is the wallpaper spicy?
Your president is Mexican. What do you expect? But no,
We
like in all
overdid it on the
seriousness,
tea.
though,
Everybody's
Robert
they
England
got to add
before.
like 15 bathrooms to the White House.
How many
So
bathrooms
much-
does the White House have?
30.
One moment.
Google.
Actually, we could probably find
30s or 40s.
Claudia?
I thought
I want to be.
there was a lot.
bed. See if a ghost really does show up.
I would hate to be the janitor or the maintenance guy at the White House.
35 bathrooms,
Yep.
132
What?
rooms, 36 or 6 levels, 100 or 412 doors, and 147
Damn it,
windows.
See, I can have my
Really?
homies living with me at the White House.
no maintenance. No, no. I wouldn't want to be maintenance. I'm telling you that right now. No.
Now I'm going to see how many custodians they have.
A lot.
Yeah. So,
Ask Google if how many of them are named Juan.
Juan. Oh, the custodian. I was like, what?
Oh, that's a lot. So they have 90 to 100 staff members within the executive residence. But it
That's
doesn't
just
say
the residence.
specifically. Yeah.
Wow. Man,
Is that like
um,
like always, or is it just now because who's in office?
that's standard, if I remember correctly.
So that's always okay.
Yeah, it
That's
should be
always.
consistent. How much do maids get paid? $18.90 an hour. Heck no. I'm good.
Wait a minute, maids in the
$18.90?
Oval Office get paid $18.90 an hour.
Yeah.
That's so
I make
little.
22.
Wow, that's crazy. They get underpaid even in the Oval Office.
Wow.
Wow.
Did you see what they said, Ro, in my chat?
Oh, whoops.
I'm probably she's gonna call me back here in a minute, and I'm probably gonna have to go up there and deal with something at work.
Okay.
Last thing I'm gonna fucking do.
Well, let me guess. Somebody plugged in a 110 into a 240.
No, one of the ladies' AC that we've been working. I don't care. It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. It's the same bullshit there every fucking day. I'm ready to quit. I'm ready to go away. I'm ready to just get away from that fucking toxic ass place. It's one of the reasons why she left was because of my job. So I'm ready to get away from that fucking place, and I was trying to before all this happened, but
Yeah.
it's not the case. So when it comes down to it and it's all said and done, I just don't want to be there anymore. It's nothing ever gets fixed, and when we fix something, it never gets fixed properly. And whenever I'm out of that motherfucker, I will let y'all know everything that y'all can ask me any fucking questions you want to about the goddamn place. I didn't sign an NDA for that place, but I will tear them the fuck down to the goddamn foundation on social media.
I bet they got a
horrible
bunch
company.
of. I bet they got a couple of specific things in the maintenance department wise that are definitely off. Not right by any means.
There's a lot that's not right, dude. A lot. And I'm not going to go into it. I don't have the energy. I'm just fatigued.
We
I'm
don't
sorry. I'm not trying to bring anything down. I really am.
No.
Oh no.
No.
Hey, I got an
Why?
idea.
You're good.
I got an idea. Anybody want to play a game?
What game?
Maybe
We're going to play Who Can Fart the Loudest?
Why did I get like a whole Saw vibe going on?
Are we gonna do an escape
you
room?
know, repo maybe.
Oh, that's kind of an escape room, yeah.
Yeah.
I can do some repo.
You want to do some repo?
Do
Let's
some
do some
repo.
repo.
Yeah.
I gotta
some
wait.
repo.
I gotta wait to see if the dipshit's gonna call me back and tell me. Well, she's gonna call me back either way, but I gotta wait for her to call me back and tell me whether or not I gotta come up there to put a goddamn AC into a fucking apartment.
Well, when you're done,
I'm just going up the way I am. Be an hour.
I mean,
back,
when you,
there and back.
yeah, when you're done, hop in there. We could repo it out. Yeah.
She did this shit on the worst fucking week, dude. My long week, my fucking on-call week. I think she did it just because she knew I'd be too busy.
Wow.
But god damn it. Yeah. Trust me, I'm upset about it, but I'm also upset about, my part in it and everything. So when it comes down to it, it's all said and done. I'm gonna say this to anybody that's been listening. My wife left last night, yesterday, and I don't want anybody to, if you have her on Snapchat, if you have her on Facebook, I don't want you messaging her. I don't want you being mean to her. Just leave her the fuck alone and let it be. Please. I'm asking you very nicely to let it be and just leave it alone. Shit happens in life. We can't control it, and we move forward. And that's what we're going to do. Ro tried to talk me out of coming on the podcast and doing all this, but I needed to just do something besides just sit here and exist. And I've been sitting on the phone with people. People have been taking care of me. So I'm good on that front. Ro spent almost a whole day with me. Well, a whole night at least. I've been on the phone today with a couple friends of mine. They've been on the phone with me since 9 a.m. this morning. And I've got a couple other people just randomly checking in on me. And they check on me every few hours. So when it comes down to it, I'll be okay. But as it sits right now, I'm not.
And it's okay to not be okay in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
100%.
My only advice to people I can give you is, if you're going to walk away from somebody, do it the right way. Have a conversation. Have a little bit of common courtesy and communication, and you guys can walk away in a better way than you can just walking away and destroying things or hurting people. And it's just, let your significant other know if something's wrong. Talk to them. And if you can't be happy in that relationship, great. Tell them, hey, I can't do it anymore. No matter what, nothing's going to fix it. Let's move forward together and just try to be better with the next person. I wish her nothing but love and happiness. And I hope she has that. No matter how much it hurts me to say it, I really, really do. And I'm going to miss the shit out of her so much. But, I mean, if anybody's been on TikTok with me for as long as they've been on with me, they've seen my relationships here and there, or we've talked about it here and there. And they've seen this side of me before. And they've seen that I was broken before and I was hurt before. And I came out of it just fine. I had one that was really bad, but it came out. It brought me a lot of good advice to people from it. And I had times where I did videos that were tough for me to do, but I did them so I could try to help people not make the same mistakes that I have. And I'm not doing that this time, but I will tell you this, I am going to definitely focus on me and me alone. And I'm going to protect my children from this ever happening to them again, because it hurts me a lot. And it's going to hurt my babies way more because they loved her like a mom. But I'm going to tell them, I'm going to let them know. It's tough, but I appreciate the love, and I appreciate all that. I just don't know how long I'm going to be before I'm good again, but I snap back and I bounce back pretty well. I think I've done this enough times that it should be a norm to me, and I hate saying that, but it's true.
No, it shouldn't be normal.
You are loved. We are all here to support you and sit on the phone with you and help you through this. No, it is not a burden. It is not an inconvenience.
Not even close.
We love you.
Love you guys too.
My phone is ready to answer at any time.
I know.
Even if I'm just sitting there playing a video game while you watch the Chronicles of Riddick.
Oh, wait a minute. You're watching the Chronicles of Riddick?
Yeah, I tried to stream it. We could both watch it, but it wouldn't let me stream. For some reason, StreamYard won't let you. Like, it's got some kind of protection on it from movies. I even tried it. I even tried it on my Vudu that I paid for, and it still wouldn't let me. I was like, man, that's kind of bullshit. Like, did they? So that kind of makes me wonder if we're gonna be able to show Netflix on here.
Let me bring mine up real
True.
quick.
I know
That's
on
true,
Twitch,
Mrs.
Yeah, if you can actually tell in the green room row if you bring it up and you
Yeah.
like go to play something, the screen will be black.
green room.
The one
Which
down
means-
below.
Which means all that would mean is that we would just
Robbie, thanks a lot. man.
stream it on TikTok.
I could probably find a way around it. Also, did you know that Twitch has a deal with Amazon Prime where you can do watch parties?
Amazon Prime, you can do watch parties. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no, there's
there's
Netflix.
There's only one issue
Maybe
with
it's
that.
just me.
There's only one issue with that is that when you're watching with your viewers, they need to be subscribed to Prime also. That's the only problem.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can. I saw the Netflix was streaming, so I guess it's just me, or it might
It might be
one of
it might be
listeners.
your web browser. Some web browsers have it to where you can't share screens. So for when it comes
No,
to movies,
I've shared the screen on this plenty of times through my web
Yeah.
browser. It's just some reason I don't know what it is. Like I show Road just normal videos, but when the movies come up, they have like a block on it. So
Claudia said this right. Citizen Soldier had a song that has a quote. I'd rather hear your hell than see your funeral.
Jelly Roll has a perfect song right now. Unfortunately, I'm not okay.
Well, it's okay to not be okay.
mm-hmm.
I know. I tell everybody that all the time.
Now it's your turn.
Problem is, I can't afford not to be okay.
Yeah.
The
So
reason-
what I'm gonna say is that if your work calls you and says to go put a AC unit inside this old lady's house or whatever's going on,
Right.
come back. We'll get some repo action going on. Even if you want to grenade me the whole dang time, like you do anyway.
That's
It was Jackal the whole time.
it's always been
I
Jackal.
believe it. That's why he's called Yackle.
Mm-hmm.
Yakko, Wacko, and Dot.
Oh, I love them.
The hardest thing, and I just read what Misfit said. The hardest thing that Misfit is being the person that always tells everybody you're not okay, but you will be, and then you have to go and look at yourself and tell yourself the same fucking thing. And that's hard. And that's hard for me to do,
Mm-hmm.
but I do it. I always tell myself you're not okay right now, but you will be, and it's gonna hurt right now, but it'll be better. I have to give
Everything-
myself the same advice that I give anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Everything in life is temporary, even when you're feeling miserable.
I've the worst part about this, Rox, is the fact that I felt this pain more in the last 10 years than I have my whole life. Ever
You
since
had a
my
connection.
divorce, I have tried my hardest to do better. And my problem is that I pick up broken things and I try to fix them.
You're
I
a
thought she
fixer.
wasn't. I thought she wasn't broken, but she still is. And I'm sorry that I couldn't fix her, but it's not my job to fix you.
Nope.
Nope.
You got to work on
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, but then I gotta lean towards Bones on this one here. As a fixer, you don't look at your brokenness. You look at everybody else's and try to help them before yourself.
Just so you know,
And it's internal. We
Just
are
so-
born with it.
right? But just so you know, brother, I'm not doing that anymore.
Okay.
I don't mind helping people,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to invite somebody into my life and try to fix them and let them walk away from me.
We're going to vet every single new one that tries to come in. Nope, you're not. Nope. Get to
Oh.
stepping.
Oh,
You probably, it's going to be a while before that shit happens.
Well, I'm ready for
you
it.
know. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be pretty soon to the point of, all right, here's the deal. You got a sister, you got another sister, you got a brother, you got family members that are here hanging out with us, and they all know it. They're all gonna start saying,
You know, the hard-
Misfits Rehab, you'll rehab Bones. Okay, so we're gonna have to donate to Misfits Rehab so Bones can have his own little area.
you know the hardest thing about this podcast right now?
Hmm.
I haven't heard her yell a random fact or a funny thing the entire time.
Yeah.
I haven't heard any of that. Usually we would, what was that movie? What was that thing? And she would just yell it out like, hey, this is what it is. And I don't get to hear that no more. As much as it fucking annoyed the shit out of me, and it did, I don't get to hear it no more. And that's the sad part, is it annoyed the hell out of me, but I miss it so much.
His sadness is lagging him, isn't he?
Misfits.
My back.
Do you know what they're called in Spanish, a misfit?
Did you hear anything I said?
No.
Yeah.
Well, we heard it, but your
You were
screen
cutting
was
in and
froze.
out. Yeah,
Okay, that's fine.
that's okay. That's okay. But Misfits Rehab. So, what do they call them in Spanish, there, Roxy?
They call them tecuaches.
Tecuaches?
Mm-hmm.
Possums?
That is my
Yep.
new favorite word.
I know. I like it in Spanish. Tecuaches.
We like possums. Gotta tell you, even those cute little garbage pandas.
I've been chased by one before at the university.
That would
Which
scare
one?
me
The
to death.
Garbage panda or the guaches?
Tecuaches.
Tecuaches. I would cry.
Not the chupacabra.
No, those only come out at night with the duendes and the lechuza.
Do they squishes the squatches?
Baby. I'm sorry. What was the question?
I said, do they squishes the squashes?
Oh yeah, all the time. The duendes are a menace, by the way. There was this one time I went to bed, right?
What is the Spanish saying for baby bat?
I cannot pronounce the word bat.
That would be.
I'm gonna have to Google that only because I have trouble pronouncing the word for bat. That's why I never say Batman that way. I have trouble pronouncing English words too. I didn't start talking till I was 4. Okay, I just can't pronounce words.
English is hard.
English
What the
is
hell?
hard.
Hold on. What is Spanish for baby bat?
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Oh gosh. Okay.
I'll put it in the private chat for right now, and there we go.
Yeah, I'm not pronouncing that one.
There is no way I can pronounce that. Hold on a second, Jesse.
Murcielago?
Can you pronounce this?
Murcielago, baby. I can't. I have so much trouble pronouncing that word.
No. Okay.
Hola.
That's the son-in-law.
What? Was he Hispanic?
Yes.
Murciélago.
Wow.
Murciélago,
Boy.
baby.
Somebody,
somebody
voted for Trump. Jesus Christ.
Hola, man Kennedy. ¿Qué pasó?
I mean, jokingly around, he's one of the best guys I know. I mean, he's treating my daughter right.
Lo
He
siento,
better
man
or
throw
Kennedy.
hands.
Yo
I mean,
no
he
hablo
could
mucho de
he could
español
possibly get us twins.
porque mi mamá y mi papá,
Jesse's got that look like he's
no.
about ready to throw up when I said twins.
So you're just admitting to the world that somebody's having relations with your daughter.
Gross.
Why not? They're married. Why not?
They're married.
No, married.
Married.
Oh, I've never been married.
Marriage is what brings us together.
I've never
Today.
been married.
Inconceivable.
I don't think you know what that word means. Or I don't think that word means what you think it means. Or how do you say it? Oh, damn
Anybody
it.
want a peanut?
Your lack of understanding of that word is inconceivable.
Jeez Louise. Oh yes, okay. We can quote out probably that whole ding movie, people. Come
I
on.
love that movie.
Listen, you want to know what that word means?
Inconceivable?
Shut up,
Not-
Meg.
I was just gonna say the meaning.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
That's what it means. Enjoy.
Shit, Meg.
And this has been Random Facts with 4HP.
Random facts, best things in the world.
Brought to you by Box of Nuts. That's right. Any flavor you want, Box of Nuts. Brought to you here at 4HB.
Speaking of box of nuts,
Oh,
have
Lord.
you guys ever eaten crickets?
Ew.
Yes.
They're pretty good, right?
Yeah, not bad.
No, I fed him to all my tarantulas.
There was a box of crickets, like several of them at the Alamo, different flavors because it's like, Mexicans eat them. And I showed them to Shadow and he was here and I'm like, "Do you want a box of crickets?" And he's like, "Ew, gross, no, what?" I don't know why that box of
You
nuts.
want a
reminded me
box of
crickets.
crunchy jumpers?
Yucky.
They're flavored.
That's on the
They got
flavored
Danos on them.
wallpaper.
Oh my god. Misfits, are you serious? Nuts
right,
on a
that's it.
flavored
She's gonna be my
flavored
VP.
wallpaper.
I'm just the wife.
Rose, my first lady, and Misfit will be my VP.
Nut flavored wallpaper.
I just get to plan the parties.
Oh my gosh, man.
I get to pick out which fine china we're using.
You get to decorate the
China.
White House.
I do.
Oh my! And the garden.
Yay.
Black Dahlias, anybody?
Right?
We're gonna paint the White House, but I mean not the actual White House, but make it like a Gothic with a white exterior.
Yeah, and have those Aztec ceiling tiles and shit up there. And
It's like, "Welcome to the White House, mi amigos."
Black roses.
What do you
White
mean we
House.
have a border problem? We ain't got no border problem, motherfucker.
That's my deal. It's like the White House is now the Goth House.
Yes.
Black roses everywhere.
I
If
love
you
Black
put
Roses.
Roe in
Misfits
charge of
Rehab.
designing.
Misfits Rehab going, right there, that's a Washingtonian fruit bat. That's a Mexican fruit bat. That's a vampire. That's a possum over there.
That's watch it.
Right over there, that's a cougar. No, that's the president. No, that's a cougar. Um,
No, I don't like
she's got
younger
skull
guys.
knockers.
I like the older guys, silver foxes.
Grrr.
Grr. A chupacabra. I'm gonna have a chupacabra on a leash.
What?
Where did he go?
He just yelled bones and ran away.
We started laughing and ran away.
That's all I'm gonna say is I saw Bones cover up the gray. You go like, what?
What are you talking about, silver foxes? What? I'm probably gonna get a lot more gray here pretty soon. So
Hey, there's nothing wrong with it.
No, I mean I like light hair. Can you tell?
I've noticed there's been strands of white in it too. I'll be a
Not for me though. I don't want white hair.
I'll be a Santa Claus in my older years. And kids are gonna come
I
up there
see.
like, "What do you want, kid?"
I see the canas in my hair, and I'm like,
Tell little
You know,
Santa,
gray is
tell little
sexy.
Santa what you want right now, boy.
I was waiting for you got a purr to mouth.
Tell your mama
Jack's
that you
gonna
need to come up
kidnap
here and sit on my
you.
lap.
Oh
You're gonna
gosh.
get kidnapped by Jack. Kidnap the Santa Claus.
I'll be telling all the kids, your mothers are the ones that have to fucking tell me that what you want for Christmas. I'm gonna get my 600-pound life walking up to me and be like, nope, get your kids.
You know, the
Nope.
version of naughty
Right?
Santa Claus.
Literally bad Santa.
Bad
I-
Santa all the way.
They would just sit on my lap and be like, you know what I want to talk about, Santa? I'd be like, fucking divorce, apparently. Get off me. Jesus.
So, when I was at school, I was in the theater department. So I did a 10-minute play, a directing for a project for my class, for my directing class. By the end of that 10-minute play, Santa was arrested and going to jail by an Elvis.
Wow.
Wow. I
Oh,
kinda
listen
need
up
to know
here.
the plot now.
Hold on. Elvis Presley arrested Santa Claus.
Yeah, it took place on a Vegas strip.
Okay, so Santa Claus did something wrong, and Elvis came out and went, all right, here, listen up, fat boy.
He sang Blue Christmas.
We're going to go ahead and take you to jail right
Blue
now.
Christmas.
Yeah, because he's like, when he's walking away from Santa, he's like, well, it looks like it's going to be a blue Christmas.
Wow.
But yeah, no, the cast was a cowboy, a Santa, a hooker, and an Elvis.
A hooker?
Yeah.
And a cowboy.
And a cowboy.
All
No,
right, a
the
cowboy.
hooker handed out the candy canes.
The hooker was trying to convince Santa to buy her.
Wow.
And
Well, speaking of Elvis, you know his grandson
mama.
passed away.
His which one?
The 19-year-old, his name was Chewy.
Was that before or after his daughter passed?
I don't know.
Because I know he had a grandson.
His was just the Chewy was just recently.
Oh, okay. Then
Yeah.
it's after. Okay, yeah, because he had another grandson that passed away through unaliving himself, and he's buried with his mom, which is Elvis's daughter.
No, they said some reason they said it was from a rabies bite, and then they're saying they don't know. It's just a bunch of bullshit. But
Oh.
when it comes down to it, it was really sad to hear that the kid passed. He was 19 years old.
Yeah, that is pretty sad.
Yeah, he was just getting popular on TikTok and everything.
I mean, the thing is that you guys heard about the the minister that literally said to his church that he was actually Elvis.
and the reincarnation of Elvis.
No, he said he was actually Elvis.
Oh,
Yeah.
how old is
Actually
he?
Elvis.
He's old enough.
Around the same age, yeah.
Yeah, he's
How
got
old would Elvis be?
Oh gosh.
Oh,
Google.
jeez, Louise.
Hell, Google for it.
Yo, Google. How old would Elvis be?
Because
I'm sorry,
pretty
Dave.
sure
We can't tell you.
my grandma was a teen when Elvis was doing his thing, and my grandma's like in her 80s now.
89. He would be 89 today.
Oh, so he'd be
Again,
going
that pastor looks like he's in his 80s.
Yeah,
Google
he
the
looks
great
like
and
he's in his
powerful.
80s.
But he does have that pastor really looked like Elvis, like almost the same facial features and everything.
Yeah.
Almost even to the mannerisms.
Mhm.
Well,
Mannerisms?
there's a way to figure out the
Mannerism.
truth.
Pull one.
Exactly. DNA.
Yeah, people have been asking him to take a DNA test. He won't do it.
And he's lying.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Even if he is Elvis,
You know what it is though? It could be like that movie where Elvis is fighting the mummies.
oh god,
Yeah, like he's in an asylum because he says that he's Elvis, and he's there with other people that are saying that they're famous people. He actually is Elvis, but nobody's believing him, so they have him in an asylum.
oh god.
You know what movie I'm talking about, right, Zay? What's it called again?
I can't remember what that movie was called, but I know what you're talking about.
The black guy is JFK. Yeah, I remember that. Bubba Hotep. There we go.
Oh, Bubba Hotep, yeah. Wait, are you streaming on your Twitch too?
Yes.
Oh, okay. How many people you got over there?
It keeps jumping between 3 and 6.
Nice.
Right now it says 3.
Ro, you
I'm
good?
showing 4 on yours. I've got 1 on mine. It jumps between 4 and 1.
Yeah, we've been getting like anywhere from 3 to 4 on his and 3 to 4 on
Yeah,
yours.
3 to 4.
We need to get more people involved.
I had 6 earlier, but some of them went poof.
Poof,
Probably
poof?
because the day passed. Yeah.
Well, it's because you're on Twitch and you're not gaming. You don't have
Yeah,
a
I'm in
screen
the-
up of you like playing some weird fucking game and making viral moments and clips.
Yeah.
Well, what kind of viral moments are we talking about? It is Roxy. She
I
does
was
have
gonna
her own...
clip the one of you the
You're
last
good,
time we
buddy.
played the repo.
Oh, there
And
they are.
we just saw you screaming. You're like,
All right, he's got a phone call. Let's see if he's got to take off. Then
Do. Yeah, he's got to take off.
yeah, by the look of it. So what do you guys think? Gaming?
we do
Then,
need clips from our Liars Bar game. You're right, Zay.
Oh, so I did download that one.
Did you?
Yes.
What?
Liars
What
Bar.
game is that?
It's
But
basically
Liar's
Liars Dice mixed with Russian roulette.
But I don't want to be the red panda in that one. He doesn't look cute.
No, I'm usually
Okay.
the fox in that one. I'm the fox. Susu's usually the bunny, but she wants to be the leopard when it comes out.
There's gonna be a leopard.
Oh yeah, and she looks hot.
Oh, I'm
Hi.
sure he's great. But I
So-
think of a panda as being cute.
I have to go.
Okay.
Mhm.
I knew it.
So, Ro, you just close it out.
Yep, I gotcha.
All right. And yeah, I'll be back and we can do some repo or whatever.
Okay.
That's cool.
Drive safe.
Always.
All right. So guys, I know everybody's here, but we got to do something for him. I know he's still on my TikTok and he hearing me say it, but I'm about ready to kick him out of my TikTok.
No, don't do that.
No, I'm not
No.
gonna kick him out.
We give him all the huggies and the kissies.
Yep, he needs loves.
We gotta plan something out. We
I
gotta
did
plan
send
something. I
him
don't
a
know.
little bit yesterday just to get
Mhm.
food and stuff.
Okay.
Oh.
This is going to be a hard
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, he's gonna.
It's
Hopefully he
moments
does
like
know he can call me
these.
in any time.
Hmm.
It's moments like these where you wish you lived closer to your online friends so you can like go there and like, chill with them and stuff.
Well, I would
'Cause, like,
fly
even-
in a heartbeat.
Even if you're not talking and just sitting there in silence, sometimes sitting there with someone you care about is better than nothing.
Yeah. Well, and that's
True.
what I did with him yesterday.
Mm.
So we just sat here while I gamed and he watched his movie and he made fun of me because I was playing Disney Dreamlight and I was fishing and he
Uh-huh.
kept saying it sounds like I'm flushing a toilet. And then my phone, for whatever reason, kept going off because I was the most popular person last night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was I?
it's-
Oh, I was playing Boulder's Gate last night. I was like, what was I doing?
Yeah, last night I was doing a little bit of warplanes, so that was my thing.
Monsters
that I was doing.
got Liars Bar also.
Nice.
But just having that
Um,
that
that time.
time, if he needed to communicate something, I was right there. and
Yeah.
just having some background noise.
Yeah, no,
She's
like
yeah, Rehab's always on arc. She's always
It's either ARC or
hey.
DVD.
I used to in my Discord group that I have with my four yeah. English. In the Discord
Somebody
group
replay her back in, her batteries are going dead.
my four eye friends, like my homies, my families. I
Yeah.
used to sit around in the Discord calls, just like with people, even if we weren't doing anything, doing our own stuff. I like doing that. I haven't done that in a long while though, because like my mama's living with me, so it's like I've been spending that time with her right now. But before, when I was by myself, I'd always just be sitting in the call, even if nobody was there, like just had it open for like people just to come in and like just chill or
Yeah, you used
talk
to
or
do that
something.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with my mama right now most of the time, so that's the main reason why I don't do it no more. But like if I have a free day where I'm by myself, I usually just hop in there and see if anybody joins me. Or I'll join other people if I see, oh, I'm not doing anything and people are there. Hi, peoples.
She said
Oh yeah,
she
yeah.
was-
I mean, I would if I was closer to him, I would have been there with my tools saying, "Hey, let's
get
work
it
on the
done.
house. Let's work on the house. Let's get the house."
Well, and like I said, if I had the funds, I would have been on a red eye immediately.
Isn't that a coffee?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a coffee too. Yes, it is. I mean, I got vacation time, and I could have went out there and just done it. So
Yeah, I hadn't said anything yet because it's not confirmed. I was saying it in my
Mhm.
chat earlier when you guys were talking about excuse me, the wrestling. But it's like
Yeah.
I might be going to California in a couple of weeks.
Really?
Yeah, it's gonna be Southern California though.
Oh, darn it.
We're gonna be going to LA, me and my grandpa, because his sister, she's sick right now. The doctors say that she's fine, but she thinks that she's dying, and she's calling my grandpa like every night crying because she wants to see her only brother. So
Well, if
Like-
you need me, call me.
yeah, so I'll be going to
I'm just
Cali.
I'm just up north.
Oh yeah. I know we're going to the LA airport. I just don't know where in Southern California they're actually at. I just know we're going to the LA airport.
Oh, Misfits Rehab. I'll be gathering some rabbit animals
Oh my
to
goodness.
visit someone.
Well,
I can tell you this. Bones, if you're listening to this, man, I love you. You are awesome. I don't ever regret meeting up with you and hanging out with you and becoming friends. I will never regret that ever.
Love you with my whole heart.
And Roxy would probably say something like, "Yeah, I just got to know you, but hey."
I like what I know. I'm learning and trying not to be my annoying self, but I can't help it.
You be you. That's
You be
why I
you.
love you.
But I can't help it.
You be you. Yeah, Misfits. I remember that. I remember which Misfits Rehab actually hated Bones at one point. She did not like Bones at all, and all of a sudden, it was me and Bones were hanging out, and we were having a good time, and all of a sudden, she's like, he's not that bad.
He is very gruff. He is. And
Yeah,
he is very to the point. But when you are down and out, he will be right there.
just like Misfits Rehab. When I was down,
You be.
You be you.
he was always there. He was always there saying, "Hey, how you doing? How's everything going? You guys doing all right? Is there anything I can do?"
Me?
He was always like that.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I do the vibe check with people, and I'm all like, all right, I like the vibe this person's giving off, then I'll be okay with them. If I don't like the vibe, then
She's nice. She's
I'm-
nice. She will always
I'm-
be nice.
I will be nice to you,
Yeah.
but you know,
She will
That's
not
a-
extend.
if I'm being nice and not making fun of you and just having a pleasant conversation, I probably don't like you.
That means she doesn't like me, y'all.
What are you talking about?
You never make fun of me.
I don't.
I don't think so.
Probably not enough.
Maybe I'm just a hard ass and I just don't realize it.
No, like I mean, like when I say pleasant conversation, I mean like I'm being like Little Miss came out of school for women to be proper housewives type of pleasant.
Oh, got you. Okay, never
Oh,
mind.
gotcha.
No,
Yeah,
she's not
there
like
you
that
go.
with me.
No. If I'm being like all chill and stuff like that, and if I'm like being a jerk or any of that kind of stuff, usually means I like you. But if I'm being like respectful and proper, like if I'm running for office, then I probably don't like you.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
See, I just
Yeah,
get
there's a-
assy if I don't like you.
Well, it's because
Oh,
it's like just
I'll be
because I don't
nice.
like the person doesn't mean I want to be rude.
No,
I mean, I'll be-
very kind. You are still very
Yeah,
kind.
I'm nice to people. Pretty much all the time. It's when you
Hi,
actually
Lindsay.
hurt me. When you hurt me or you hurt one of my friends, I come on. I'm an Aquarius. I
Is
will
that the word?
instantly forget. I'll instantly forget you're even around.
I'm a Leo. I'm a see you next Tuesday if I don't like you.
I'm a Pisces.
She is a Pisces. She's a fish.
Hey, what a fish you are.
She's
Mhm.
fishy.
Yeah, as cordial is what Zafian said, and yes, that's the word I was looking for. I mean
Cordial.
cordial. I'm cordial.
Yeah, she's very
Cordial.
rar.
But you know what? I can also be a little bit feisty too, because despite being a Pisces, my Chinese zodiac is a tiger.
Wow.
Grr.
I'm a dragon.
I'm a rat.
Really? You're a rat?
Yeah, I'm a dragon.
I am a
One
rat.
of my
A cat and
friends
a
is a
rat.
dragon.
It comes out of the Chinese zodiac. I am a
Gemini.
dragon.
I am confused because I am a cat and a rat.
You're like
So do you
cat
take-
dog, except it's cat rat. Cat rat.
2 for 1
rat.
special.
I miss
Gemini.
that show.
2 for
You're a
1
dragon
special.
too, Chance?
Oh man.
I always say I'm a tiger
Oh.
fish.
She's a fishy.
You're a fish rat, Zay?
Fish rat.
Yeah, because he's a
Fish rat.
Pisces also. I didn't know that he was a rat though, so that's cool. I guess that makes sense. I think you and Ro are about the same age.
See, but I can say
Serious?
this.
Yeah,
I am
that's-
actually
I always
Gen
thought
X.
Stacey was so younger than me.
I'm proud to be Gen X. I'm telling you that right now.
I
All these
am-
millennials and
I'm an elder millennial.
elder millennial.
I'm a millennial, and you're like all these millennials.
I'm an elder millennial.
Yeah, I give
Elder. Elder millennial. Yeah, you know when Rowan talks about stories, she goes, "All right, gather around the snap tech, children. Tell you the story about the landline."
the land. Oh, land.
You goose.
Land mine. I'm like, what?
Oh, did you guys see the video where this younger girl found one of the old clear phones that's got the fluorescent flashing light when it rings?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
had that.
yeah. Me too. I had it too.
No,
where- But she's like, I think I'm gonna get rid of my Android phone and just have this because it's such a
Nokia.
great vibe. I'm like sitting here going, vibe. Do you know what that thing does? It lights up.
I loved that phone.
My grandparents used to have a rotary phone.
You know,
I did have a
Miss-
rotary.
Miss Kitty, 254. That does sound good.
254 what?
She's at 254 pounds right now.
Nice. Good job.
Oh,
Miss Kitty,
nice.
congratulations, you sexy
Congrats.
lady, you.
Yeah. My grandparents used to have a rotary phone. I don't even know how old I was when they had it, but I know that I think I was still in diapers.
Yeah.
And
I had
they
a
used to get mad at me because I go up to the phone and I just be like rolling, go just shh, shh. I was having like so much fun. Just I don't know if I was calling random people, but I was just like playing with the numbers.
Yeah.
If
I
you
mean,
I've
missed
had
a
my
number,
Uh-huh.
if
Then you have
missed
to
a
hang
number,
up.
it was an absolute pain in the biscuits.
Yeah,
Or-
I used to
or,
do that
um,
too. Like I think my mom had a typewriter. Even before I learned how to, I didn't even know how to read or write, and I'm playing with the typewriter, like ding, shh, I'm just like playing with it because I like the noises.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on a second. You did a Tarzan thing.
Oh, what?
Don't you remember the Disney version of Tarzan?
Oh, the monkeys.
The monkeys.
I mean, the gorillas. I'm
Ding. Oh,
sorry.
I love doing that. Listen, guys. Ding.
Yeah, that's what I would do. And I couldn't read or write. I was just playing with the typewriter. Maybe that's why even now with a computer I could type fast because I started before I could read.
I had one of the very first word processors. Well, granted, it was my mom's, but I would play
What's
on
a
that
word
thing for
processor?
hours. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it on Google.
Yeah, because you can actually show that on here.
You used to write the lyrics to songs on a typewriter. That's cool.
Let's see. Go to images. I don't remember what brand it was though.
Isn't
I mean,
Wordprocessor like just like a program in a computer?
Kind of,
Well,
yeah. It was like
it was at one
a millennial's version of Word. But that's all it did.
Yeah, I'm not that young. How do I not know this?
Oh, here it is.
I am 700 years old. I should know this.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And then
Okay. I'm actually a 9. I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you.
I was trying to make myself younger, but I'm actually 900.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this one is
Yeah,
the
I remember
exact
that.
one I had.
Oh, yeah, I have no idea what that is.
Oh yeah. It's a business machine kind of typewriter kind of thing. When the printers were dot matrix, you know, the ones that go
They used to
and
do
they
that.
go back.
Dude, what?
Oh yeah.
I'm not that young. Why do I not know this?
They weren't like laser printers, you know, like we have, you know, like or the heat printers that we have now. Oh no, this thing had a little pens that were dots, and it did the dotting of the letters.
I you know what the problem is?
Thank you
I
for
can
the
guarantee
follow.
it's not because I'm too young. I guarantee it's because I was too poor.
Too poor. What?
So that stuff didn't come around me.
Well, I mean, the last telephone that I ever had technically was 2 cans of a string, uphill both ways.
Those are cool.
I mean, there's some of us here that actually said, "Hey, yeah, we used to have telephones. It's called stick and a piece of wood, and you know, we drummed on it."
I was telling my friends last, I was like, I'm gonna go old school and start doing smoke signals.
Oh man.
Oh, speaking of telephone, you know what game I really like? Gartic Phone.
Really?
Yeah. You know what
Miss
Gartic
Kitty,
Phone is,
I
right?
had 2 pagers. I had 2 pagers at one point.
Sorry, Zay.
One for home and then one for work. My one from home was a clear blue one. You can actually see the inside. And the one for work was a solid black one.
Look, this is what I say all the time. Like, our particular generation grew up with everything changing every like less than 5 years, right? So the fact of the matter is that there's a lot of things that even though they were around when I was growing up, when they were around, I was probably like a bit too young to have them because I never had a pager. By the time I was old enough to have something, that's when cell phones were already coming out. So like, and I didn't even get my own phone until I was in college because we couldn't afford one and I had to buy it myself. But the thing is that with the time period that I lived in, I can literally say I lived from analog to digital, and I adjusted the entire way. Because even now, I'm like more technically smart. I don't know what the word is, but I'm more technically smart than I am my cousin who's 19 and grew up with this stuff. Like, technology is simple.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still waiting to try to, waiting for my mother-in-law.
Savvy, thank you.
Savvy. Yeah, that's a good word. I'm waiting for the mother-in-law to finally get into acting her age. Where I'm going to come up to her and tell her that her computer that she has is voice activated.
Ooh.
It's going to be funny as hell. I'm going to get back at her.
But yeah.
Sometimes that woman.
Yes, I like playing Gartic Phone. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's so much fun.
I mean, back in the day, when roller skating was really popular,
with the tiny shorts.
Yeah, with the tiny shorts. Gotta tell you, man.
Booty shorts.
Did you wear the tiny shorts?
Yes, you did.
Yes,
You
yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I actually did.
Did you have a mullet?
Oh, here we go.
Are you serious? You think I didn't have a mullet?
Pit Boss's hair is luscious.
It is just all kinds of get lost in it.
Yo, I didn't know you had hair.
What?
I always see you with the hat on, and then I can't see because of your background thing. I didn't know you had hair.
No, I got a full head of hair.
I thought you were like Bones and you were bald.
Wow. No, I'm not bald.
Wow, you learn something new every day. Just like that, this dude is a wrestler.
Wow.
Now he's a televangelist. I'm so surprised by that.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Why does everybody think I'm bald? Why does everybody think I'm bald?
I've never seen you without the cap.
I can't breathe.
Oh. I mean, it's. I can tell you this much: it's thick enough.
Hide that hair.
You know, the worst part about it is this hair is so thick that my wife will actually has to thin it out before she actually uses the razor to cut it.
Wow.
It's a toupee, really? Takes a lot there. So long.
Yeah, my chat is like, damn, look at that hair. Like, dude, why do you wear a hat?
Well, I was thinking about doing the Cowardly Lion thing, do a little cosplay of the Cowardly Lion. There you go.
No, Misfits has you beat on that.
Yeah, she is. Gotta tell you,
Misfits Lion. Oh, dang.
Oh, I got it. Roxy, I know you're on TikTok. I'm gonna have to tag you in it. Tag you in Misfits Rehab's Lion.
Okay.
Oh my gosh,
It's stunning.
Oh, it is good. Her cosplay is really good, actually. Her as Batgirl. That's all I'm saying.
Bow chicka wow wow.
Yeah, tell me about it. Yow.
Hello, like, there's ways like, hello, nurse.
Yes, ma'am.
See, look at him right now, bro. Like, I can't tell he has hair.
Okay, so to be fair, the first time that I met Pit Boss over 2 years ago now.
Oh, yeah.
He actually was not wearing a hat during his live.
No.
And one of our friends had me come on the live with them, and I was in one of my corsets.
Mm-hmm.
I broke them. I broke them.
You broke the corset?
Yeah, she did.
No, I broke the men.
Oh.
Yeah, we were all doing this, literally.
It was my Queen of Hearts corset.
Oh, I can't wear stuff like that. Guys,
Yes, you
I'm
can.
insecure because I look like Jabba the Hutt.
No, you're not.
No,
Roxy.
don't eat Roxy.
May the fourth be with you.
I'm gonna beat you.
Oh, Jesus. I'll give you a force. Anyway, yeah, your Rainbow Lion. Yes, that one and the when you're actually in full Batgirl,
Oh God.
the full Batgirl outfit. That is the yes.
Actually, I think. Hold on. Do I still have TikTok?
We can pull
on
it
my
up.
PC?
I need to lose some more belly weight so I can wear a corset.
You can wear a corset the way you are now, honey.
And I
Yeah.
can't breathe.
I will make it so that you can breathe.
Why is my thing not working? Try it again, Z.
Pit Boss, tell Rowan to check my pinned TikTok. Okay.
Okay, I got it. Hold on. I'm trying to find my my TikTok app right now. There it is.
So when are we gonna lick Mark Hamill and Diego Luna?
What? Lick what? The who? The how many?
What are we looking?
I don't know. What were we talking about?
Is it on Misfits Rehab or is it your other one? It's under the other one.
It's under True Batgirl.
Two Batgirl?
True.
True
Oh.
Batgirl.
That one.
Yeah, we can pull it up. We could show it right here.
It's
We can
better when
bring
you
it
can't
into-
breathe. Lick everything. Yep. And this is why she's my VP.
That
Yeah,
is
we can
not what
show
I
it
want.
here.
So I have a friend, because I really like Star Wars. I mean, I'm not
Mhm.
as versed in Star Wars as my friends are, but I really do like Star Wars a lot. And I haven't seen the new season of Andor yet. I only saw the first one.
Oh,
I
wanna
do
see
have
the new
friends,
season.
right? I do have a friend. But anyways, one of my friends had watched the new season and he was saying that it's not that great, right? And my response to all of his complaints was just Diego Luna, who is the star and is very yummy,
Oh
jeez.
yeah. Oh yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Diego Luna.
Oh,
mm.
here. Oh, here it is.
Wait, did she go from a lion to a pirate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I blinked and there was another video.
Oh no, she's got a lot more.
Shish, Mexi.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. Oh, here's one.
Yeah, this one right here.
Yeah, I would never show my face.
I love your face.
Oh, thank you.
I love that one.
What are you licking?
I think it was coffee.
that is no. As a matter of fact,
Oh, no,
that
it's
is
ravioli.
ravioli.
Oh, you were licking ravioli? See, this is why she's my VP. She likes to do the licks.
She's got devil's
Tomato paste.
horns. There's Rowan. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Ms. Rowan. Furry?
That is not my page. This is my page.
Somebody's
No
copying
content.
you.
You have no content?
Huh?
That what?
This
That's
user
not
has
right.
not published any videos. Can somebody go to my account, please?
Yeah, I'll go.
What? Wait, hold on. Go back to the other one. The
Oh,
one up
that's
top.
why. I'm on the wrong page because
Yeah.
I have the dumb. What corset? Oh, it's this one.
Give me a second because it's gonna.
Mhm. Hi.
Oh, you were on the wrong account.
Yeah, I was on my
Yeah.
gaming one.
Yeah, be blessed be by the dressing of the ravioli.
All right, that's enough of that nonsense.
See, I don't know how to do makeup.
That's not nonsense.
I don't know how to dress up. I don't.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
Right.
being serious. I just wear like my jeans and my shirts, and
Yeah,
I'm good to
I
go.
love the necklace too. I wish I was the necklace. Anyway, um,
The necklace was from Spirit Halloween.
Yay!
They are my accessory go-to. And all of my crowns and tiaras are from Sweet Bee.
You know, I have like 3 pairs of jeans and 10 shirts. That's my
Same.
wardrobe.
And most of them are black.
Everything's black. I don't know how to dress up anymore. Like I don't have
Hey,
anything
Bones, I
to
see
dress
you.
up. I don't know how to
Yeah,
put on
it's
makeup on myself. I know how to put makeup on other people, but it's not normal makeup. I do stage and prosthetics.
okay.
I love that.
It's because I had to take my
That's a
makeup
lot of
class.
Hun, that's like cosplay here.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's cosplay here on TikTok. Literally, it's just straight cosplay. They know how to put the cosmetic on. They know how to do the. All they do is they do it themselves. I think you'll do great. Really do.
I used to do people's makeup for Halloween, and they would pay me.
I mean, I think you would do great. I mean, you do like FX, yeah. Like Semi, she does FX stuff. So
Oh, I love semi stuff.
I haven't done
wait a
my
minute, hold on a
special
second.
effects makeup in
Ro, play my
years.
first pin video for her.
One sec. Let me pull it up.
Oh boy, which one is it?
Zafian, I got to recreate that liar's bar image I did and draw it, fix all the inconsistencies. I'm using big words. I'm learning.
I'm loving it.
See, English is not that hard. It's only taken me like 600 years to figure it out.
It's fine. It's fine. Just don't try to go with the grammar.
What grammar?
Exactly.
How many syllables was that? I don't know.
This one?
2?
The first one, yeah.
What is this? Kiss?
This is her true Batgirl.
Oh,
Oh, god dang.
I'm telling you, she's a. Yes, mommy.
I can't do this stuff.
You can.
No,
I know you can.
Whole lot of booby.
No, I have no boobies.
I think Misfits Misfits can probably give you about half.
I
But still
have.
have a lot.
You can do it. I'm a C cup. I have no boobies.
I'm a C cup.
Well, I have no boobies.
Oh my god. And I'm an A.
Woo!
You're at least a D, my guy. At least
You
a
need to get the tassels.
Hi guys.
D. Be looking like Elvira at the end of Mistress of the Dark.
Ooh, I
Yeah.
love her.
Me too. She's pretty.
Yeah.
I aspire to be Elvira, but I don't have the boobage.
I think I'm gonna grow
Yeah,
up to be
because
like Rose.
see, here's the thing. Elvira, she's sexy because it's not the boobage, it's her attitude.
Is she like in her 50s now?
Oh, I think she's older than that. Hold on.
She's
Really?
older. Yeah,
Please
she is older
hold.
than that.
Google. Ye old Google. Can I talk to Google so we can get sponsored?
She is 73 years old.
Oh wow.
Wait a minute, she's 73 now?
Yes. Cassandra
Is there a
is
photo?
73.
Is there a
I've seen
photo
her
showing
recently.
her
She
now?
looks the same.
She looks almost exactly the same. Her and Cher
Wow.
don't age.
No.
You know who else was pretty sexy and didn't really age much? David Bowie.
Oh my gosh. I love
Oh,
Bowie.
David Bowie. He didn't die, by the way. He just went back to the labyrinth.
I'm okay with this.
Mm-hmm.
I cried when him and Crud.
Oh, look at her. She looks the same.
Right? She's beautiful.
My God, she's gorgeous.
Do you know who else looks pretty good for their age?
There we are. Booby tassels.
Wow. You know who else looks pretty good for their age? Dick Van Dyke.
Right. Actually, I saw a video of him, I think about a month ago, I want to say. And he did look very frail and it made me want to cry.
Well, I think like the whole California fires taking away his house probably added a lot of unnecessary stress to his poor body.
Stress, yeah. A lot of stress.
I mean, at his age, he shouldn't be going through that kind of stress.
Yeah.
But for his age, he looks amazing, just like Betty White did for her age.
Oh, yes.
Like, I
That
would have
woman
never
got
guessed
sassy.
that Betty White was like 99 years old when she died.
She's probably the only woman that wasn't afraid to turn around saying, "Yeah, I've had a lot of men in my life." Frankie.
Oh, I saw like this thing about like the Betty White's like last day, and like
Mhm.
she had her normal routine like in her morning breakfast and stuff like that, and then apparently she passed away around 1 in the afternoon. And what she was doing at the time is that she was sitting out in her garden in the comfort place that she likes, reading her books. And they found
That's
her
so
like
sweet.
she looked like she was taking a nap on her chair with the book folded on her chest.
If I had to go, that's the way I would go.
Time for some
Pitboss check
Baileys.
Snap. All right, checking Snap.
But yeah, Dick Van Dyke looks good. Like he's already 99, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, he looks good for his age. I can only aspire to look good for my age once I'm old. I mean, I think I'll look okay because like I'm like ancient right now, and a lot of people think that I'm in my early 20s. So I should probably be okay, but you know.
Actually, that's what I thought when I first met you, was that you were in your early mid-20s.
Yeah.
And then I
Oh,
realized that
that's
that wasn't the
right.
truth.
No.
There you go, Rowan. There you go. Misfits said it right. What's her name from MASH?
Oh, yeah.
Loretta Swit.
Really? That's amazing.
I don't know who that is. I never seen MASH.
Really?
All my stuff is going
Yeah.
bonkers.
Matter of fact, my mom was watching a show the other day, and I was so confused because I was watching it with her, and I was like, Mama, why is Archie Bunker pretending to be a cop?
Oh, no way.
I have only seen that man as Archie Bunker in All of the Families.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I've only seen him on that because my mama would watch it. But now she was watching this new show, well, new to me, called Heat of the Night. And I was so
Yeah.
confused at first because I'm like, why is Archie here like driving around chasing some people? I didn't realize it was a
Yeah,
little
Heat of the
show.
Night was actually a big show.
never
Heat
heard
of the
of it till
Night
recently.
was literally, I
Surprised you
believe
did.
it was the third most watched show in the 80s and 90s, right next to Dallas.
Yeah, I've never seen any of those shows. The only shows that I saw that were like really old, and that's because my mama would watch them, was like All in the Family, Adam West's Batman. I love that. The one with the lady that has all the girls.
Best Little Whorehouse in Texas?
No, The Facts of Life, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Facts of Life. Yeah.
Okay. And what was that other old show my mama used to watch? Well, obviously she still watches like the Brady Bunch and the Golden Girls and stuff.
Different Strokes?
Oh, yes. That's the one with Gary Coleman, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know Gary Coleman very well thanks to Avenue Q. Oh, and Three's Company. I love Three's Company. I think that was my favorite one. Matter of
When
fact,
she-
my mama
Fun
showed me
fact-
Three's Company, and I had a crush on John Ritter for the longest time. So I cried when he died.
You know he was gay, right?
Wait, what? In the show or in real life?
Real
'Cause
life.
in real life, he was married with with kids.
No, he was actually gay.
Well, he still was married with kids. His son looks just like him.
Fun fact,
lot of
when
people don't know it.
Roxy gets really excited about a specific subject, she will talk really fast.
I will. Yeah.
True that. Well,
It's the Mexican
I
me
gotta
coming
take
out
care of some
thinking that I'm
stuff.
doing soccer.
I gotta take care of some stuff here. You ladies can keep talking if you want to. Bones floated in, but I don't know. He floated in and he floated out. But I gotta take off and get everything situated on my end so we can game. So
Actually, I think we are going to end it here because I have to charge
Yeah.
my iPhone so that I can have my precious model.
Precious mother.
yes. So we can game with
So
fun.
we can game. So I am going to end it here, guys. I hope you had a great show with us. I'm ending
Yeah,
it like I
most
end my
definitely.
stream.
Wait a minute. Do we have something from the
Liars
Resident Wizard?
bar.
We do have something from the resident wizard.
Do we?
I'd love to stay and chat, but the prophecy foretold some absolute bullshit!
See you guys later.
Raise your horns into the air. There is plenty here to share. All are welcome. Take a chair and sing a song loud and strong. Men of war.
Oh my gosh, I got like